Hey everybody, so today was Apple announcement day and they got a lot of stuff. Was it amazing? It's up to you. But right now we're just going to be talking about the Apple Watch and everything new in the Apple Watch that really matters at least, which sadly was not a ton. I mean, we are getting a new design, which is great. It's not the flat design. And I was really hoping for that flat design. I know it was very mixed whether people liked it or not, but personally, it was something different and something new, so I was looking forward to it. But all they did was just kind of curved it a little more, so it's nowhere near rounded, but a little more curved. And the bezels, this is the big feature, the screen's a little bit bigger and the bezels are a little thinner. So they say 40% thinner bezels, I believe. It's like 1.7 millimeters thick on the bezel side, which is great because the more like edge to edge screen we can get on the Apple Watch, especially for that new Photos face that they're coming out with and with watchOS 8, is going to be awesome looking. But we're not there yet because there still is a bezel. With this new design and the curve of the screen, it's supposed to be the most durable Apple Watch ever, so way more crack resistant. Not that I've ever cracked my watch before, but I know people that have, so maybe this one can hold up a little better. Along with the larger screen is you got a new input method, so you actually have a full keyboard to type on your watch, which sounds ridiculous. You can also do the swiping type thing that you can do on the iPhone. It's interesting. I don't think I'll ever use it, but now that the screen's bigger, they feel like they can do it. Extended it to an IP6X rating, which means that it's just more dust resistant and can handle probably a sandstorm or whatever else that you can do. Like maybe when you're sanding, you don't have to worry about it, even though I've seen people sand without taking off their watch many times and it seemed to be fine, but now it's officially protected from that kind of stuff. It's still water resistant up to 50 meters, which is great because if you like to go swimming, the Apple Watch is the perfect companion for that kind of stuff. As I expected, they stuck with that whole 18-hour battery life for the Apple Watch, which I knew even if it is double or even triple, they're always just going to promise that 18 hours. They don't want to extend that. Eventually they might have to do something, and they don't want to reduce what it can actually do, even though the current watch can get more than 18 hours with normal use. Most people can go a day and a half without charging. I know I can, and that's with workouts and everything. So they did improve charging speeds, which they did last year as well for the Series 6, but now they've done it again. Now it's like 33% faster than the Series 6 is. But that is also with a new cable. The new cable is USB-C, so it supports fast charging. And what they're saying is that you can go from 0 to 80% in 45 minutes, or if you're wanting to just do a sleep track, in 8 minutes, you'll be fine to do an 8 hours worth of sleep tracking, which is great because, with the new watch being able to sleep track, that's a lot of people have issues with that. And I mean, most people take more than 45 minutes to get ready during the day. I think the big hurdle with this kind of stuff is a lot of people like their devices being at 100% when they start off the day, but with the Apple Watch, since it will last you more than 18 hours, 80% is going to get you through a day. So it's just that mindset that you got to kind of switch. Okay, as far as new color goes, there's really only one new color with the aluminum. There is this green option, which looks really cool. But they changed the name of the colors because it used to be space gray and silver. Now they're calling it midnight and starlight. I don't know. They look pretty close. The starlight looks a little more yellow, but I don't know if that's just the video. We'll have to wait to see that one in person. I did order the iPad mini in starlight just so I could get a hands on what that's going to look like. Like I said, the green looks pretty cool. And then you still have the red and blue and aluminum. And then in the steel models, you still have the silver, graphite, and gold. And titanium, you have the natural and the space black titanium. Nike and Hermes are still around, and they have some new bands with those that look kind of cool as well. So still have more options than you could probably ever need, because I hate when Apple gives me more options because I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, and I can't afford all of them. So oh well. My goal is to get my hands on a green aluminum just to kind of see how that looks, and then also the stainless steel one because I always end up with that one in the end anyway. That's pretty much it with the Apple Watch. It's kind of a letdown. Like, I would say a lot of people are going to probably feel this way because they really wanted something new and these cool features with all the rumors with the flat sides, and that didn't happen. I was really expecting it this year, and it was all fake, or at least, or maybe it's something coming out next year. So that's it for the Apple Watch. Hope you guys are excited. Like I said, I will be getting it, and I will be unboxing it on day one. So be on the lookout for that. Whenever it is released, it starts at $399 and it comes out this fall. That's all they've told us. They haven't given us any kind of release date, any kind of pre-order date. We just have to wait. But that's all for this one. I hope you guys have liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Or if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one. God bless.